Hi. Today I'm going to show you all the things that I think are backpacking essentials. First up, backpack. Of course, for backpacking, you're going to need one of these. Now, the measurements are kind of up to you. Kind of depends on where you live and what air companies are near you. For instance, this is a little bit too big for Ryanair. Like, I could fold this top and kind of squish it because I put my towels in the front. So when I squish it, like, it fits into the Ryanair cube or whatever, but it's a little bit too big. And I'm thinking of buying a new one. But it's kind of sturdy, it's really good. It's from Decathlon, it's Kesha. Yeah, that's where we start. Backpacking, backpack. Next thing you need, earplugs. If you're going to, well, anywhere, you're going to need these. Unless you're flying straight to your resort, having a nice time there in your own room and going home. Without any public transport, without any room sharing, then you don't really need these. Unless you're a light sleeper, but then you bring them with you everywhere anyways. But yeah, these are the ones that I use. They come in a set of 4 pairs and they're from DM. They're really cheap. This is my second pack in like 2 or 3 years, I don't know. I love these. They're foam, they're the nice foam like memory foam. When you squish them, they kind of remain that way for a long time. Either way, I use them all the time. When I'm traveling, especially hostels, if you're going to stay at a hostel, like somebody's going to pack up at 5 a.m. and you want to sleep till 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever, somebody is snoring, you'll need them. Unless you're an extremely heavy sleeper, I recommend earplugs. In the same note, sleeping mask, eye mask. I love this one. I got it from Daiso in Abu Dhabi. I have another one. I have one in my small day backpack and one in my toiletry bag. Same reasons. Maybe you're going to be on a really long bus ride or a train ride or an airplane, whatever. And maybe you just need a little bit of darkness to fall asleep. Or you need a quick nap during the day, but you can't fall asleep if there's too much light. You know who you are if you need this. Take this with you. And if you don't know you need this, you will find out. Also, this. This is my super lightweight. Okay, it has some stuff in it so it doesn't seem that way, but it's extremely thin material. It's a day backpack for when you're staying in the same place for a couple of days, so you don't want to bring your big backpack with you, of course. So you have this one for all the daily stuff, for the tours, for the sightseeing, stuff like that. So you can have your water and all the things you need to take with you, but not bring all of your things with you. So this one I really love. It's from a Croatian brand called Body Feeling. I don't know if you can tell, it says like right there. It's a really small handmade shop. I really like it. Most of their backpacks though, I wanted to buy a new one, but they don't have zippers. They primarily make things for, I think, dancers and like gymnasts, stuff like that. So it's more thought of as like a sporty backpack, but for traveling, it's kind of ideal. I've been using it for years now and I have to fix, I think a handle is getting a little loose, one of these. But yeah, the main thing why I love these so much, it can be a backpack, but also it could just be a bag. Like, amazing. It's been so handy so many times. I cannot leave without it. I went kind of recently on a like 4-day trip and I was without the backpack because I thought it wouldn't need it, and I just missed it so much. So take it with you. Take a backpack in your backpack. Next thing I don't leave without, it saves you a bunch of space. Honestly, I use it mostly when there's no other option, because a lot of times if you're in a Airbnb or a hotel, you're going to get shampoo and shower gel and stuff like that. But if you don't, this is a little bit crusty because I've been using it. This is a shampoo bar, this is a soap bar, kind of self-explanatory. It's in this little tin box, which is absolutely cute. I love it so much. But yeah, this saved me so many times. Also, sometimes they don't provide you with like a hand soap or something. Every time I stay at a place where you get soap for free, like those little hotel soaps, I take them with me, put it in here. Like, is it the most luxurious? No. Does it get the job done? Absolutely it does. Next point. This is my toothbrush. It's foldable. Like, do I need to say anything else? It's a toothbrush and it is its own case. So always have one of these with me. I think I even have, I even got one for free somewhere, like this, but I prefer the one that closes all the way, so when you put it in your toiletry bag, it's just nice and clean. Next up, also hostels, or sometimes you're in a kind of funky situation where you need to leave your backpack or store it somewhere. A lock with the hair. A lock. This one has like don't bring one with a key, because you're going to lose the key. It didn't happen to me, but I can just imagine it happening so quickly. So I just right from the get-go bought one that has like a numeral code to it. But I do want to get like one of those with the flexible ones, so it has a bigger range than the small one. So I'm going to be upgrading. Next up, raincoat. This is like a one-use raincoat. I had this. It doesn't even have the sticker anymore. I had this for a couple of years, I think. Because honestly, well, depends on where you go. But if you plan correctly, like I'm going to Central America at the end of the rainy season. And I remember last time I went at the end of the rainy season, there were like 3 rain showers that were kind of unavoidable and really heavy. But otherwise we had really nice weather. Either way, this one will do just fine, unless you're going to somewhere where it's going to rain for the entire time. Then I recommend bringing an actually nice raincoat, like a durable one. But these one-use raincoats, great stuff. They do, if you don't dry them, they do begin to smell funky. So dry them out before you store them. These are one of the, is it the best thing? I think beside the small backpack, this is one of the greatest discoveries I found. And it is a microfiber towel. This is a large. It's enough for the beach, but I also have an extra large where I absolutely dominate on the beach. They're both from a company called Nabeiji. I got them at Decathlon. And these are marketed as towels for swimming. I wasted a lot of time searching for them everywhere, but I didn't know what they really were. So they mark microfiber towels for swimming. They don't absorb as much moisture as regular towels, but they dry in a fragment of the time, which is super important when you're traveling and switching places. You want your stuff to be dry. So these, I recommend having, if you're going to a beach, getting one for the beach and getting one for your face, or just toweling yourself dry. Because, I mean, you could use the beach one, but it's kind of, you want to have 2 separate ones. But also I really want to get a beach towel that has a really nice design on it, because these ones are kind of plain and I had them for a while, so I'm kind of bored of them. Yeah, I think those are kind of if you never went backpacking, these are things that will help you out. These are things that will save you space. And I hope you have a really good trip. I don't know what else to include. Some things really depend on you. Like for instance, the neck pillow. I usually never bring one with me unless it's the inflatable kind, because I always carry with me my big headphones, and when I have a hoodie on, it kind of has a little, I just do like this, and it's kind of like a neck pillow. So I don't really bring an actual one. Also, I sometimes use the inflatable one for my back, but that's a whole nother story. Either way, I think these are all the things you will need. Well, maybe not all the things you will need. Some things just depend upon you and what you actually need in your day-to-day life. But I do think these will be helpful to you. Backpack essentials also include just whatever you use at home. Just try to scale it down. For instance, I'm not going to be bringing my retinoid with me, but I am going to bring my face cream with me, because I doubt where I'm going that I'm able to buy the one that I need. Sometimes it's better to buy things when you arrive somewhere. For instance, if you're going to a country that's cheaper than the country you're starting with, then just buy stuff there, like deodorant or I don't know, things like that, sunscreen or something. Don't bring it to the airport. Don't waste that liquid space for nothing. Don't waste your backpack space for nothing. Buy stuff there, and worst case scenario, bring it home with you. It's a day backpack, a daily, a day babe. Wow, bra.